Hey guys, so right now I'm installing the Yarn app so I can freaking get scared. So yeah, But the reason why I started early before it was even installed is because I want to tell you guys about something. So like yesterday, I was in my bed, right, watching YouTube, watching some BTS Blood, Sweat, and Tears, and I freaking hear this thing that's like, here I am. And I'm like, dude, what the hell? And then I hear, and my mom's like, Lizette, what's wrong? And I'm like, I heard something. And then she's like, what? And like, I heard something saying, I'm here. And she's like, stop playing with me. So yeah, my own mom doesn't believe me because I seen some stuff. That's all I'm going to say. I'll tell you more about it at the end. Right now, let's do this crap. And I'm using a stylus pin, so like if you hear like, if you don't hear like a thumb tap, then you know. Oh yes. Hey babe, I just wanted to check in. How's everything going? Good, just finished setting up the tent. It's so beautiful up here. We should come back here together next time, me and my boyfriend. Yeah, I've always wanted to do a camping trip to Yosemite. What are you guys in Japan? Just couldn't take work off. You work, but yet you spend the time going to a flippin' summer camp that's probably haunted. Are there any other campers there? Just an older couple with their dog. They're super nice. I'm going to take my camera out for pics while the sun is still out. Just be careful, babe. Never know what monsters are out there. How does this boy know that there could be monsters out here? Did you go on Google and search up the thing? And plus, why are you guys texting when you guys are like in the same room? Like, the fuck? Cut that out right now. If only you were here to keep me safe. Bitch. Bitch! What the fuck? I'm going to get up my gear. I might lose service for a bit. Text me once you're back. This boy needs a life. Want to see your shots? Will do. Love you. 4 hours later. Oh my god, I'm beat. But I got some great pics. I'll upload them on my computer to send them in a bit. Is everything else okay? Yeah, it's so peaceful for now. And it's nice to get away from everything. Sorry, my sister's screaming in the background. This project came at the perfect time. Okay, just don't wander too far away from the campsite. You're such a worrywart, Trevor. I almost said Sean. I hope this chick named Ari dies. That's all I'm saying. After everything that happened, can you blame me? I just don't like the thought of you being out there alone. Then why did you come with her? Freaking tell them that you were sick. You had the Zika virus. Just tell them that. Everything will be fine. I'll be home first thing in the morning. Sure. If you say so. I do. Now I'm going to knock out. Hopefully these mosquitoes don't eat me alive in this process. Oh, I hope they do, Ari. Trevor. Okay, send me pics when you wake up. That just sounds wrong. The next morning. Missing you, babe. Ari? Please text me soon. Getting worried. Do you know if there are bears in Yosemite? Or maybe coyotes? Something is off. Wait, what? Things seem moved around in my tent. I'm sure it's nothing. You're sure it's nothing? Girl! You are fucked up in the head. I'm just being paranoid. I'm not liking the sound of this. Are you sure it's nothing? It's dangerous out there. Don't joke around about that stuff. Why aren't you answering my phone? Yeah, 'cause Cause boy, she don't like you with your busted edges. I had to. Sorry, Sean. Sorry, reception is pretty funky up there. Oh man, I hope you died. I just talked with the other campers. They've been up most of the night and haven't seen anything. Yeah, cause girl, it's probably a ghost. I think I'm just sleep deprived. I don't know. I don't think my anxiety, I can't pronounce it, can handle this, babe. Oh, I'm sorry to make you worried. But look at this view. Yeah. Yeah, that's beautiful. Wait. Oh my God. Trevor! Babe, what's going on? Oh my God! I think someone was in my tent last night. What? I was looking through my pics from yesterday and I found this. I just want to see. You're kidding me, right? Okay. Why, this sucks. Sorry you can't see the picture. That's me sleeping in the tent. Get out of there now. I'm calling the cops. Boy! You're not even at the camp. It can't be him, could it? How would he have found me? Who's he? Who's he? Who's he? Is it freaking It the Clown? We're just going to say it's It the Clown, and I'll freaking show a picture of him at the end. Oh, God. ... Harry! All right. This sucks. Okay, this sucks. Can we just play Hooked? Sorry, guys, but, like, I'm so done with this. Like, in-app purchases, I have to pay just to see pictures. I swear to God. I'll tell you about the story. Yes, I want to install it. But at least we read at least half of it. But here's the thing. I have a better situation. Google. Google. We're going to go on Google. Freaking horror stories. Horror. And I might react to something because, like, I'm just, like, in that mood. Freaking. Oh, yes, let's watch this. Let's read this. Okay. Sorry. Oh, God, Nadia! Bruh! Sorry. All my friends are dead. All my friends are dead because I killed them all. Yonderitron. Alright. Okay, let's read this. It's said that the oldest and the most powerful of all emotion is fear. So it's not surprising we all enjoy sharing and listening to a scary story or two. I don't think this... I don't want to subscribe. We collected. Do I really want to do this? Bruh. Alright, the angel statue. A few years ago, a mother and father decided they needed a break. So they wanted to head out on the town. They called the most trusted babysitter, who's probably a pedophile, When their babysitter arrived, the two children were already fast asleep in bed. So the babysitter just got to sit around and binge watch 13 Reasons Why. Make sure everything was okay with the children. Later that night, the babysitter got bored and went to watch TV, but she couldn't watch it downstairs because they did not have cable downstairs. The parents didn't want their children to watch too much garbage. So she called them and asked them if she could watch cable in the parents' room. Of course, the parents said it was okay, but the babysitter had one final request. She asked if she could cover up the angel statue outside the bedroom window with a blanket or a cloth because it made her nervous. The phone line was silent for a moment, and the father, who was talking to the babysitter at the time, said, Take the children and get out of the house. We'll call the police. We don't own an angel statue." The police found both of the children and the babysitter slumped into pools of their own blood. Within 3 minutes of the call, no statue was found. What the hell? Okay, I got a lot to say. Okay, so how the hell did an angel statue get in the first place? First of all, who killed the children? Was it freaking Jeff the Killer? No, my God. If this was true, I would be freaking gone, though. I'd be like, fuck this. I'm out. I'm leaving. Sorry. This new old house. We bought an old house. My boyfriend and I, he's in charge of the new construction, converting the kitchen into a master bedroom. For instance, while I'm on wallpaper removal duty, the previous owner papered every wall and ceiling, removing it brutal. But oddly satisfying. The best feeling is getting a long peel similar to your skin when you're peeling from a sunburn. I don't know about you, but I kind of make game of peeling on the hunt for the longest piece before it lips. What? Under a corner section of paper in every room is a person's name and date. Curiosity got the best of me one night. When I Googled one of the names, it discovered the person was actually a missing person. The missing date matched the date under the wallpaper. The next day, I made a list of all the names and dates. Sure enough, each name was for a missing person. You see, she's smart. With dates, too. Matched. Who notified the police, who naturally sent out the crime scene team. I overheard one teacher say, "Yep, it's a human." Human? What's human? "Ma'am, where's your material you removed from the walls already? This isn't wallpaper you were removing." She was smart. Okay. A mother's call, and then we're going to read number 4. A young girl is playing in her bedroom when she hears her mother call to her from the kitchen. She runs down the stairs to meet her mother. As she's running through the hallway, the doors to the cupboard under the stairs opens, and a hand reaches out and pulls her in. In her mother, she whispers to her child, "Don't go in the kitchen." I heard it too. What the heck? What in the world? Okay. My daughter woke me up around 11:50 last night. My wife and I had picked her up from her friend Sally's birthday party, brought her home, and put her to bed. My wife went into the bedroom to read for a while. I fell asleep watching the Braves game. Is that like a freaking low-life name of freaking Hunger Games? "Daddy," she whispered, tugging my shirt sleeve. "Guess how old I'm going to be next month?" "I don't know, beauty," I said as I slipped on my glasses. "How old?" She smiled and held up her 4 fingers. "It is 7:30 now. My wife and I have been up for her for almost 8 hours. She still refuses to tell us where she got them." Oh. What the heck? Let's just read all 10, why don't we? My parents constantly try to explain to me how sick he is, that I am lucky for having a brain where all the chemicals flow properly to their destination like undammed rivers. When I complained about how bored I am without a little brother to play with, they try to make me feel bad by pointing out that his boredom is more likely far suppresses from mine. considering he's confined to a dark room in an institution. I always beg for them to give him one last chance. Of course they did at first. Charlie has been back home several times, each shorter in duration than the last. Every time without fail, it all starts again. The neighborhood cats will gouge out eyes showing up in his toy chest. My dad's razor is found dropped on the baby slide in the park across the street. Mom's vitamins replaced by bits of dishwasher tablets. My parents in hesitation now using last chance. Springily, they say his disorder makes him charming, makes it easy for him to fake normal. Okay, how do you say that? And to trick the doctors who care for him, thinking he is ready for rehabilitation. That I will just have to put up with my boredom if it means staying safe from him. I hate it when Charlie has to go away. It makes me have to pretend to be good until he's back, or they'll know it was me. Oh God. He stood against my window. Fuck this! But whatever. I don't know why I looked up, but when I did, I saw him there. He stood against my window. His forehead rested against the glass, and his eyes were still in light, and he smiled a lipstick red Cartesian grin. Jeff the Killer who? And he just stood there in a window. My wife was upstairs, my son in his crib, and I couldn't move. I froze and watched him looking past me through the glass. Oh, please no, his smile never moved, but he put a hand up and slid down the glass, watching me with matted hair and yellow skin. Yellow skin? What the frickin' heck? And faced through the window. I couldn't do anything. I just stayed there frozen, feet still in the bushes. I was pruning, looking into my home. He stood against my window. Related. White with red. A man went into a hotel and walked up to the front desk to check in. This woman at the desk gave him his key. He told him that on the way to his room, there was a door with no number. Oh, I've heard this. That was locked and no one was allowed in there. She explained that it was a storeroom and that it was out of bounds. She reminded him of this several times before allowing him upstairs. So he followed the instructions of the woman at the front desk, going straight to his room and going to bed. However, the instance of the woman had piqued his curiosity, so the next night he walked down the hall to the door and tried the handle. Sure enough, it was locked. He bent down and looked through the wide keyhole. Cold air passed through it, chilling his eye. What he saw was the hotel bedroom like his, and in the corner was a woman whose skin was incredibly pale. She was leaning her head against the wall, facing away from the door. He started confusion for a while. Was this a celebrity? This owner's daughter? He almost knocked on the door out of his curiosity, but decided not to. As he was still looking, the woman turned sharply, and he jumped back from the door, hoping she would not suspect that he had been spying on her. He crept away from the door and walked back to his room. The next day he returned to the door and looked through his wide keyhole. This time all he saw was redness. He couldn't make anything out besides a distinct red color. Unmoving, perhaps the inhabitants of this room knew he was spying the night before, and they had blocked the keyhole with something red. He felt embarrassed that he made the woman so uncomfortable and hoped she had not made a complaint with the woman at the front desk. At the point, he decided to consult her for more information. She signed as a door and said, "Did you look through the keyhole?" The man told her that he had, and she said, "Well, I might as well tell you the story of what happened in that room. A long time ago, a man murdered his wife in there, and we find that even No, whoever stays there gets very uncomfortable. But these people were not ordinary. They were white all over except for their eyes, which were bloodshot red. Okay, now freak this. I'm not reading this. We're skipping that. Okay. No. Okay, this is all we're reading. I'm too freaked out. Bye, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll tell you about the thing that I saw outside. So, basically, I was watching YouTube, right? And then I told you about the woman, And then, out of nowhere, I hear my closet door open, and I'm like, I'm terrified. So then I ask my mom, and she's like, Lizette, stop telling me all these lies. And I'm like, it's not a lie, Mom. I know what I saw. And then the next night, I freaking see this freaking thing that looked like, here. I'll show you. Let me go on Google. Okay, you guys are going to think this is cheesy, but I for real know what I saw. So, I seen this picture of Mel with her greens bright red, right? But instead of her hair being purple and her outfit being purple and her eyes being green, her hair was red and black, red on this half and black on this side, and then her eyes were just black. And I'm like, what is that? So then I go take a closer look, and then I see, and her outfit was just black. And I see a hand reaching out, and I'm like, what? So then I'm like, what is happening? So then I hear her say, all around the mulberry bush, the monkey chased the weasel. Yeah, basically you get this. You get the sitch. So then I'm like, ah! So then I hide under my covers, and then the next morning it was gone, and I was getting ready for school, and then I see it again, and I'm like, what is that? And who are you? And she's like, I am your best friend. And then at that point I realized I had an imaginary friend when I was little, and I named her Mal because it was before Descendants came out. So I named her Mal, and I colored her and hung it up on my wall to look at like I was actually really talking to her. And I guess I kind of just forgot about her. So yeah, because, I'm growing up and I didn't need an imaginary friend. So that's basically what I saw, and I swear I'm too terrified right now. Bye, guys.